All right.
Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store for you today. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Appalachian State Mountaineers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week. The
I like how they
Louisiana
made the
Raging
game. And the game
Cajuns.
fire.
Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the run, it's Washington. At the 35, he's loose. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. To the ground, he's got it again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Raging Cajuns get it past the sticks. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Coming after him. And they got him for the sack. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, you talk all week about...
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Carter. Starts to scramble to the left. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gut, the running back looking for room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Off the play fake. Fires on the move. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback adapted. He fires it out to the right. Fires into traffic, picked off. Turns it on in midfield. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
The Raging Cajuns moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run for it. Showing off the arms. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. He breaks a tackle. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Moves away as he feels pressure. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. To the air, it's Carter. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender.
Oh my God. Come on, son.
Fourth down coming up. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He unleashes a long one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Looking to pass on second down.
Son.
Traffic intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously...
But what are y'all doing, son?
You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Looking for space. It's Washington. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up. On second down, he's looking downfield. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So y'all don't block? Y'all can't block?
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Quarterback checking the play. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Going to try to get it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
To throw, it's Carter. On the move, he fires. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and delivered the ball on time.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open
Go
man.
ball. Go ball.
Anyone catch him? The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Louisiana. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his...
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Bro, why you got in the way, son?
Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
He's back to throw on second down. Moving out of the pocket. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and the field on third down.
What you want to talk about? Hmm. What you want to talk about?
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. A 6-point game getting very deep in the fourth quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. He's gonna pass. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Carter. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. with the run on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And he'll step into the end zone. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Ragin' Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store today. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, squaring off with another Sun Belt. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. And the Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking for a man, it's Carter. Flushed out of the pocket. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than...
Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
It's so nice to...
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here's the handoff. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic. It's
Oh
picked
my
off.
God, son.
Touchdown, Southern Miss. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to run it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Back to throw, it's Carter. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Quarterback checking off. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Great move, now he's got room. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Cajuns. What a grab and go for the... Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this.
This is as good as it gets. Defense made the play. Now offense gets a chance, Jesse, to go cash this in.
Yeah, they got to pay this one on, too. They would love to be able to go out, be physical, and run this thing in, put a touchdown up on the board.
When I woke up, not that long ago. What you want to talk about? Yep. I think I know. The sex. I tell you. I gotta get them pills. I've been taking them things. I gotta get back right. Gotta get back right.
At what cost? At what cost?
To please you. To please you.
Passing out and having a fucking heart attack, because that's what it's gonna lead to.
No, it won't. No, it won't. No, it won't. To please you. Pleasing my woman. Having my woman looking at me like she disgusted or upset with me. That's how you look. That's how you was looking before you walked out of here.
How you know what I look like?
Because I seen your face. That sarcasm say I love you. But this wasn't sarcastic. I love you. That was your face expression.
But it wasn't sarcastic.
I'm gonna get them pills. Get back right. Start pleasing my woman right.
Love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Marches ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play.
Wait. I'm talking about earlier before I went to sleep. Talking about earlier before I went to sleep, woman. Before I went to sleep. Oh, my stupid. Oh,
They've got the big fellas out
bruh.
there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Firing deep. It's
That's what I'm talking
complete.
about.
A huge pickup. And it is a
But yeah, I seen your
jump play,
face
a huge
before I went to
gain on
sleep.
that one before the defense brings it to an end. On the run, it's Washington. At the 40, there he goes. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line with
I love you.
speed for 2nd down.
I want to please my woman.
Wants to throw. It's Carter. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, look out. There he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not
You hear me?
the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pushes toward the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw, using his legs to buy some time. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Why did I do it? My stupid.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Dropping back, it's Carter. Steps away. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble.
Son, he caught the pass, but dropping the pass, son.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Offense in the hurry-up. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. From the gun on 3rd down. Still looking, on the move. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Well, you get the incompletion.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing.
And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Quarterback extends the play. Firing to the right, complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He'll run it again. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. The Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line. Quarterback will audible. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the
Son.
and the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man, and they convert. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Touchdown, Louisiana! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense...
The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. No huddle, offense to the line.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Scanning the field, it's Carter. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Offense gets set for 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Raging Cajuns want to move quickly. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The quarterback takes a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Time to level up, level up. Yeah, right over there.
Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. Today, a couple of
They ain't keeping no promise.
ready to square off.
I'm about to beat them boys up.
We'll see. The Louisiana Raging Cajuns taking on the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
Let's go.
Off the play fake on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Makes the catch down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield.
Let's go.
And locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
And the Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. Now from inside the red zone. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking to pass, it's Carter. He lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening?
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cajuns.
Let's go, boy.
When you're handed a break with unbelievable
position
like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got...
He tries to take the top off.
Let's go, bro.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Working on the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty.
And the quarterback is snowed under. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Quarterback checking the play. To the air, it's Carter. Keeps looking downfield. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got out of trouble and throws.
Oh, my son.
He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the... Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Dennis.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Dropping back, it's Carter. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to find his man on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays.
Yeah, explosive
the defense
plays.
finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to buy time. Fires on the move. Got his man. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Was to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Makes the grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to the air one more time. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Now adjusting. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And the defense drags him down. The Raging Cajuns have pushed it inside the 20. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Slings it downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Fires downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.